What's up, entertainment lovers? I'm Morgan Wheeler.
And I'm Chancellor Johnson. Welcome to Cronkite Cut, where entertainment news is a cut above the rest.
James Corden brought J-Lo to his famous carpool karaoke. The two of them danced and sang along to some of J-Lo's most iconic songs. But the standout moment was exchanging text with Leonardo DiCaprio. While driving around, Corden took J-Lo's phone wanting to exchange a text message with one person that's famous, his choice being Leonardo DiCaprio. The text read, "Hey baby, I'm kind of feeling like I need to cut loose. Any suggestions? Let me know. J-Lo, you know, from the block." After a bit of rocking out, J-Lo's phone buzzed with DiCaprio's reply, "You mean tonight, boo-boo? Club-wise? That is one car ride I wish I could have been part of."
There's been plenty of news and huge headlines coming from the entertainment world this week, both involving members of the NBA. Everything started when singer PartyNextDoor posted a picture of his ex Kehlani on Instagram with the quote, "After all her shenanigans, still got the R&B singer back in my bed." Now, Kehlani had been dating NBA point guard Kyrie Irving, which led to rumors that she was cheating. People took it to social media to leave their thoughts on the situation, which later led Kehlani to post a picture on social media that night of her in the hospital, saying that she had contemplated suicide and that the rumors were not true. Well, I guess time will tell on what really happened. D'Angelo Russell of the Los Angeles Lakers found himself in hot water with his team as a video surfaced of him recording fellow teammate Nick Young in a hotel room discussing being involved with other women while he was in a relationship with rapper Iggy Azalea. According to NBA sources, he has created a rift in the Lakers locker room, and he has received backlash from players from all over the league.
It was a night all Justin Bieber fans in Arizona have been waiting for. The Purpose Tour came to Glendale, Arizona Wednesday night. The audience was surprised when Bieber came out in a Phoenix Coyotes jersey to start off his night. The singer performed all 13 songs off his Purpose album. Of course, he did not leave out some of his most iconic songs, like Girlfriend, As Long As You Love Me, and his hit song, Baby, telling fans, "Let's bring it back." Bieber saved the best song for last, ending his concert with his song Sorry, which featured Bieber being rained on, removing his shirt. I think after Glendale's concert, every girl's Bieber fever is here to stay.
The 2016 iHeartRadio Music Awards are taking place on Sunday, and it's already a big deal for Taylor Swift. The Blank Space singer will be taking home the Best Tour Award for her record-breaking 1989 World Tour. The tour consisted of 84 concerts all over the world and featured a bunch of celebrity cameos almost every night. T-Swift is also nominated for 7 other awards, including Female Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year. You can see which award she snags this Sunday on TBS and TNT at 8. I'm Halla Nelson, back to you.
Thanks, Halla. Now let's take a look at what's new in the music scene in Phoenix.
April 2nd kicked off the second annual Phoenix Lights right in the heart of downtown Phoenix. This festival included an extended lineup following the success of last year's. The EDM 2-day festival was held at the Margaret T. Hance Park and included artists such as Yellow Claw, Drizzle, and the headliner DJ Cascade.
Fritz, Eric Prince, Millennium, BTSM, Yellow Claw.
People from all over the country and Arizona came out this year.
We drove all the way from Tucson. We came all the way because we just wanted to see everybody.
Many came out in some pretty bright costumes and bracelets, and others carried some pretty cool flags. DJ Cascade seemed to be the one performer the Saturday attendees were most excited to see.
Thanks, Ashley. Now to Brandon and Atlan for the latest in movies.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's time for an April movie preview with us, Brandon and Atlan. Here's what's coming out this month. Starting April 8th this week, we have Everybody Wants Some and Hardcore Henry, 2 movies I'm very excited about. Have you heard about these? Everybody Wants Some is Richard Linklater, who brought us Boyhood. It's his spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused.
And of course, his last ever Boyhood was just an incredible film.
Of course, one of my favorites. Dazed and Confused, though, being high school in the 70s,
Yes.
Everybody Wants Some this week is going to be college in the 80s. So very stoked if it's got that Richard Linklater feel.
And a very promising young cast to boot.
I hope they all go on to do great things.
Yeah. Now what about Hardcore Henry?
Hardcore Henry is a very, very innovative and ambitious project. The movie is shot entirely as a first-person shooter. It's getting rave reviews. They're calling it one of the greatest action movies of our era right now, so I think it's going to have some promise.
Yeah, and then of course you got Charlotte Copley in there, who's just been doing wonders in acting gigs like District 9 and Powers. It's going to be a great film.
I think so. What's going out the next week?
Oh, Jungle Book, which...
Of course, another live action.
We heard at
Disney
D23 when Jon Favreau said this is going to be the most technologically advanced movie ever made. We said, nah. Then we saw the trailers and we said, okay, now we know what you're talking about. This movie, aside from Neil Sethi, who's playing Mowgli, is shot entirely CGI on a soundstage. And look at the cast. Bill Murray, Lupita Nyong'o, Scarlett Johansson, Idris Elba as Shere Khan. How can you not be impressed by this?
It looks pretty great.
Yes. And then the following week will be Sing Street, directed by Joe Carney, who did Once, Begin Again, which is such a pleasant movie, if I do say so myself. He has a knack for knowing musicianships. This is about a kid who forms a band in 1980s England. It looks so charming. The trailer was great, had a bunch of great one-liners. The music is going to be great in the movie. I'm super excited for it.
I've seen the trailer. It looks like a really cool, charming movie, like you said.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks at the end of the month, April 29th, is Keanu, which is the new Key and Peele movie in which they dress up as drug lords to save a kitten.
And the kitten. Adorable.
Well,
I'm sorry.
What kittens aren't adorable?
Well, I mean, whatever. We're not here to talk about cats. We're here to talk about movies.
We're here to talk about movies.
Yes.
But I think it looks like an incredible comedy brought to us by Key and Peele, who have the great show. So I think we're in store for some good stuff there.
Yes. What about you guys? What movies are you most excited for April? Jump in the comment section down below and let us know. So from us here at Cronkite Cut, my name is Brandon.
My name is Atlan.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Brandon and Atlan. Now to Carly, who has your updates in television.
The knockouts round began earlier this week on The Voice, and Miley Cyrus was on to be a key advisor for the remaining contestants. For those who don't know, during the knockouts, the judges pair up members of their team for a sing-off, and in the end, only half the contestants remain. Miley pretty much killed it in every one of the consultations. Though her music and performances have been questionable lately, Miley showed her raw talent for singing and producing music. In season 11 of The Voice, Miley is coming on as a head coach, replacing Christina Aguilera. And I don't know about you, but I am definitely tuning in. Hannah Montana forever, am I right, guys? Now, Empire returned this week on Wednesday night, and even after the mid-season hiatus, they killed it in ratings. Coming in with 12.24 million viewers, Empire beat out other huge shows in the 9 p.m. slot, such as Law & Order, SVU, Criminal Minds, and Modern Family. On the return, Deadline quoted Empire showrunner Eileen Chaikin saying, quote, "I think this is some of the best work we have done," end quote. And viewers seem to agree. The episode received an 8.6 out of 10 on IMDb.com. I'm not one to give away any spoilers, so if you want to know what all the hype is about, join who knows how many millions of viewers this Wednesday night to see what happens next. That's it for TV. I'm Carly Doyle. Back to you, Chance and Morgan.
Thanks, Carly. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat, and catch up on the latest episodes on cronkitecut.wordpress.com.
That's it for this week's episode. Join us next week for entertainment news that's a cut above the rest. I'm Chancellor Johnson.
And I'm Morgan Wheeler. Thank you for watching Cronkite Cut.